Today, there's a huge question sweeping across our nation. Parents are wondering and debating whether or not they should allow their children to play tackle football. For me, I've grown up since the age of 6 playing football, and I cannot imagine my life and the lessons that I have learned without football. I stopped playing after high school, but I was so thankful for the game of football and the experience and lessons that it had taught me. I believe that parents should let their children play football. Because if they don't, it'll rob them of the experiences and life lessons that the game of football offers. For me, over my 10 plus years of playing football, I've learned the importance of discipline, work ethic, teamwork, physical and mental toughness. I made lifelong friendships, and I am more confident in myself. Through the game of football, I've learned how to compete, how to lead by example, and how to follow someone else's leadership. I learned how to be accountable, how to be pushed to my limits, how to bring out the best in others, how to stand for something, how to accomplish something bigger than myself, and how to finish what I started. Yes, there's always the fear of injury. I have a busted knee and a surgically repaired shoulder as a result of playing football. But the risk of injury or life-threatening problems aren't just in the game of football, but it's in life in general. You can go outside right now, get in your car, turn it on, and drive down the road and get sideswiped by another driver and be seriously hurt or killed instantly. But because the benefits of driving in your car outweigh the risks, and besides, who really wants to walk everywhere? One of my favorite stories and motivational speakers is a guy named Inky Johnson. Inky Johnson's football story is crazy. Inky was an amazing student athlete at the University of Tennessee. He was predicted to go high in the NFL draft. He was 8 games away from the NFL. Until one day, September 9th, 2006, he went to make a routine tackle, and it turned into a life-changing experience. The tackle resulted in Inky busting an artery in his chest and tearing ligaments in his shoulder, which left his right arm paralyzed. He had to have multiple surgeries, and he would never be able to use his right arm again. In an interview, in multiple public speeches, Inky expresses that he would not go back and change what had happened to him because he believes that he would not be the same person he is today if he had never experienced it. In an interview with MRT, Johnson was asked, along with your accident, there have been scientific studies and even the movie Concussion that point out the negative effects of football. Did your feelings change about the sport after your accident? He said, I saw Concussion. It's an interesting movie. But I think that what we do in our life is predestined. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's not about what happens, but it's about how you deal with it. I don't blame football one bit. I think the game is a direct correlation of life. Because of it, it has taught me so much, and I have a son, and I'm not going to force him to play football, but if he wants to play, let's go. So I don't believe that choosing not to let our children play football because of risk of injury is correct. Our job as parents and role models is to teach our kids about risk and take our risk and weigh them against the benefits so that they can make an informed decision and they can use this skill throughout their whole life. So I believe that football can offer essential lessons to one's life. So would you choose to have your children play football, or would you choose to hold them back?